Last episode, we crash landed in the distant tundra again. Well, not so much again, but we had to reunite with Brittany. And this episode, we should hopefully be able to find Captain Charlie. I mean, he is kind of bat food, but I mean, I feel like he's fine. He's fine, right? Okay, do you kind of want to have, let's go 25 yellows, 30 rocks, and yeah, rest reds. Doesn't quite matter so much, and I mean, today's pretty much, yeah, most of today is just going to be getting everything that we couldn't quite do yesterday. Like that. I'll make a note of that, I think. Okay, so, what the game wants you to do for this fight, it's more of a puzzle than a standard fight, is all I'm really going to say. Okay, that is right there. That's not good. Yes, it's more of a standard. It's more of a puzzle than a standard fight, in which you want to light up these mini lights to stun the boss and then fight him. But what you kind of should be doing instead is using it the time when it's stunned to move the tile pieces around. Because there is a little bit of a shortcut that we can do for this boss fight. Just need to be careful where it is. Especially since it's a little dark. Okay. So, what we can do is, well, there's no invisible wall blocking us off from doing this, so we can throw Captain up there. And just throw them up from that way. Just no bridge required. And I even think that there's no need to do it the normal way, because I don't think there's any any data files around here. Or at the very least, not many. It's even a case. It's not a case in Pikmin 4 in which there is I guess side quests or like stuff you want to do to get things done. Also, despite the arena being pretty much lit up already, we can still stun the boss. Because the game does not really expect you to be able to have done that before. Also, another key point about doing it this way is the fact that after damaging the boss a few times, after turning the lights on, the boss will roar and it will wake up the pods. Like there's small pods around the arena. Making it ever so slightly harder to do what you want to do. Although that being said, I think we can kind of just chase the boss around. I feel like if we do enough damage to it, it should knock itself down. And of course, anytime we whistle, whistling is pretty much a solid strategy to save from everything, pretty much. Okay. Brittany, it's wonderful to see you. Though unarmed, I apologize for my stench. The inside of a monster's belly is no flower garden. Until I've had a chance to clean up, just breathe through your mouths. Now I'm sure you dropped everything to find me first, so I'll leave the search for our crashed ship, and then we can fly off. Well, we found the Drake, but we're still stuck here. The cosmic drive key is gone. It's somewhere on PNF 404. It's gone? But without that, we're stranded here. We'll be doomed, and Kobai will starve. Wait a second. I found a data file in the belly of that beast. I thought it was just some old junk data file at the time, but maybe not. Read it for yourselves. Okay. You see, this Olimar filed this report only recently. That key is our cosmic drive key. Do you know what that means? He must have landed on PNF 404, surely before we did. We must find him somewhere on this planet, or be stranded here forever. Okay, I do kind of want to send these off to the yellows, but I think we do need to be a little bit careful on how we go about that. Just wondering if there is a data file up there. But now we should be pretty much good to go about our business and collect everything that we didn't get yesterday. But I think before that we might need to save the area just a little bit, or clean up the area just a little bit. Okay. Don't know if this is the intended way to do it, but we can just do that. Okay, the amp rat. Hopefully we can do this easily. Cool. Just a little bit worried on that. Something I should mention if you were planning on doing this run of this game, it's not so much the big enemies that are an issue, it's more so the enemies you forget about that are the main issue. Like the enemies you can just like walk by and have no issue with one time, but just randomly one time they will be an issue. Like that sort of thing. It's really weird in that regard. Aha! Looks like an incoming message from the Drake. Analyze an uncovered item. This is an optional part that adds a dodging feature to a regular whistle. Well, I'm glad I didn't pick up one of these up back in Kopai. See, we got an instruction with it. Let's note this down in the exploration notes. Excellent. I'll be able to dodge my way out of a situation or two with this. And, kinda disappointed that we did kinda do everything up there, more or less, because now that we have the dodge whistle, it's really, like, there's a few fun things we can do with that. Just ever so slightly, no, yeah. Where are... Did everyone make it back safely? I think I'm gonna get Charlie. No. Sure. Brittany can go. Brittany and Alf can go. Where is it? This way. Although, before we do that, let's get some reds with the group. And then we'll send them off this way. Because there was something I'd like to do with Charlie in the little cave area. Just wondering how much we'll be able to get done today. Just wondering how much I want to get done today, only because, well, there are a few things that are kind of easier just to do later on when we can come back here. And yeah, I think the game kind of wants you to have like 2 captains on this, like throw one up to that flower and then throw Pikmin up. But no, you can just do it that way. It's fun. Okay. I really want to see on editing if it does flash or not. Wait, no, wrong one. Should be at 4, nice. Right, no, I think if we had yellows, we could get that done. No, yeah, I'll just continue on with Alf stripping off Brittany that way. Should probably mention how I want to handle spicy sprays. Wow. Okay, hopefully I'm a little bit of a sharp shot with this. Cool. Okay, now we want to be a little bit careful here because this area should look a little bit familiar. Just slightly. Okay. Good. I've had some times when that guy shot a Pikmin into the water here. Looks like someone took a tumble here in the fresh snow. Perhaps someone else is stranded here. If anyone is reading this, there are several electrical contraptions in this area. I've read something here in the snow. Hopefully it's useful. Okay, should note that in terms of digging speed, in this game, yellows and rocks are tied for the fastest, I believe? But I think whites might also be up there. So really just to have everyone on that. Wait. Hey, what's this? It looks really familiar somehow. Whatever it is, let's get back to the Drake to analyze it. Okay, good. They're going that way. Okay. Can any more carry this? I think 20 should be the maximum. I mean, we don't really need many yellows for anything else. Just see if all the reds have made it back to Brittany. Okay, that's looking good. Let's get them going back to the base, and let's move on. I feel like we're a little bit on the timer here, so just carry on. I will say something that is really frustrating, just ever so slightly, is the fact that if a Pikmin is in a transition area, the game doesn't count them as being in that lost number. Like, idle number. We're receiving a transmission from the Drake. Analyzing recovered item. The anti-electric fire. This undergun makes any spacesuit electricity resistant. Come to think of it, I think they had these as optional extras in the space suit shop in Kopai. Oh, it's even got an instruction manual with it. I'll save it in the explanation notes. And it does what it says on the tin. Great! Now I can touch whatever I want without getting electrocuted. Kinda sucks that, well, I think for the most part, apart from these guys, it's not really so much anything electrical. Words. No, you guys stay. I think there's something we want to do with Charlie over here. That being a data file that we could just get. I mean, there's a few things that we could do, but I think let's get Charlie over there. And what the f what is he doing? Let's just take some pictures. I may or may not feel the need to cut that out, or to cut this out. Maybe there's like a selfie mode. Wait, where? You dingus. When did you even have a chance to fall off there? You know what? You deserve that. I'm gonna be real. You deserve that. It's kind of what I mean by the Pikmin AI in this game being almost perfect, but not perfect enough. Especially on like automated segments like that, they can just fall through the floor. In fact, on those flower pads, I guess you could say, I kind of feel it's almost necessary to just go here through it. So nice, Mr. Harry. Yeah, Mr. Haribo's getting a snack. Maybe Mrs. Haribo, who knows? Who says that? They can't be in Mr. Haribo. New fruit, yay! Assurance tier. A citrus lump. 10 fruit. Done. Okay, nice. And the dusk pustules. From now on, we need enough for 3 equal parts each day. But I'll make sure the captain's portion is slightly less than equal than the others. This is great, we actually have a little bit of a juice buffer. You think? Well, we're set for 3 weeks. It's going to sting just a little bit having our first death. But I think I'd rather it being lost to sunset than to those leaf enemies. But I think I might need to leave it there. Not for this. Thanks to the yellow Pikmin, we were able to defeat the behemoth Phospat, and much to everyone's surprise, we found a captain inside the beast. Wow! And can you believe our luck? He found a data file from someone named Olimar, who has a cosmic drive key. But where in the world is this Olimar? Where? We need that key. But I think we will do that next episode. Get a little bit closer to this Olimar that we've heard so much about. But until then, that is when I'll see you. Also, yeah, this. Oh! I didn't know that was unlocked now. But like I said in the first episode, we'll tackle this towards the end of the series.